Good morning. I said before I do one of these stand-up type videos when something happened that spurred me on, and something did happen that has spurred me on. Actually, two things. So I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about it. I'm too upset to continue working on this stuff right now. I took a little coffee break and I watched a bit of Fox News. I never watch Fox News. I think Fox News has very little traction in Canada. But I decided to watch a little piece just to see what's going on. And I found it incredibly upsetting. There's four people sitting on a couch type thing having their coffee and chit-chatting about the news. Four completely, would appear to me, completely unqualified, non-journalistic people. And the level of nonsense that came out of their mouths is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's what upset me so much. Because I realized I'm watching Dear Leader TV. I'm watching Dear Leader TV. Unbelievable what they were doing there. You know, in Canada here, our journalism is quite intact. We have professional journalists. It doesn't really matter what channel you watch or what radio station you listen to. You're going to hear relatively professional news delivered to you. It could be because we have an anchor here in Canada in the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, which may provide a bit of an anchor or a foundation or a standard that other journalists have to achieve too, but I really don't think that's a strong situation here in Canada. I think Canadian journalists are good. Those people I saw sitting around in that Fox News thing, they should not be on your national television. They have no credentials, and they clearly are just spouting off stuff they heard, and nonsense at that. And what really scares me a lot is Americans are sitting and casually listening to that kind of nonsense that they were pumping out. And of course I'm talking about tariffs and Trump's various actions, President Trump's actions. Stunning, hard to believe. But then, as if I'm not upset enough, I did a little work on the radio here for a few minutes. I went back, had a little more coffee, watched another piece on my television. This time, it's, I'm not sure of his name, Mr. Besant, coming out and saying, well, countries aren't playing along, so we're going to go back to the original high tariff list. The insanity of this is unbelievable. The fact that a man like that would come out and say this kind of stuff in an attempt to bully and threaten the world to fall in line and just swallow whatever the United States is trying to do. It's shocking to me. What happened to this guy? And the same thing with Mr. Rubio, who seemed rather ordinary and normal, but now he doesn't. Now he doesn't seem normal at all. What is happening here in your country, in your government? What is happening to these people? That they seem to have just lost touch with all the fundamentals and are focused on I don't know what anymore. No one knows what. And you know, as for the world playing along, that's not going to happen. The world has decided to not play along, and the Americans would be wise to figure that out and to change course, because the world is not going to knuckle under. It's not going to happen. Man. So I apologize for making this video. I really don't intend to become one of these guys who stands in front of the camera like I'm doing now and mouths off. I do not want to be one of those people. I'm much more intent of doing radio repair work and burning my brain cells out on that stuff and not on Mr. Trump and the United States and its totally crazy approach to things. Just lunatic approach to things. We're all going to pay a price for it. All of us in the world. Well, thanks a lot for listening to this, and to be honest, I don't feel any better. I don't think mouthing off like this makes me feel any better about the situation at all. So, well, do your best to have a great day. I'm going to get back to some radio repairs here.